Well, the questions just keep mounting in the Madoff securities fraud. Many people today trying to figure out just what happened here. And unfortunately, a lot of charitable organizations, a lot of individuals, a lot of formerly what they thought were wealthy people finding out today that they've got no money left. Really hard for many people to imagine as they sort of try to go through the impact here, while we still really have very few answers to exactly what went on beyond what apparently Bernie Madoff told some of his employees, that being in that complaint. There's a look at Mr. Madoff, 70 years old, arrested yesterday, released on $10 million bail. One has to wonder if these charges are true, how this man was able to sleep at night. Let's talk about quickly, who suffers here? Well, fund of funds. Fairfield Greenwich Group, for example, was seeding Bernie Madoff. Something called the Fairfield Century was a key feeder hedge fund into Madoff securities. They would charge 1 in 20. Having access to Madoff was considered gold. And if you had that access, you could just basically skim off the top, go out and find investors and put the money in. European banks, the Jewish community, a lot of charities, Tremont Advisors. They don't have much to say to us, but we did contact them. They say they're trying to figure it out just like everybody else right now. But they confirmed they had it. And then, of course, market confidence. As I said, he wasn't really a hedge fund, but it doesn't really matter. What are people going to think about right now? Well, everybody's going to question everything. There is a look at Tremont confirming, as said, as it has exposure and touch with the SEC. Yeah, everybody's going to be in touch with everybody here. One key question, for example, fraudulent conveyance. Let's say you actually got some money out over the last year. Or another question, short-term capital gains. Think about that. All right, you had $3 million 10 years ago, let's say. It's worth $18 million now. You didn't want to touch that. You had money with Bernie Madoff. It was compounding. He generated a lot of short-term capital gains. You know what people did? They paid those taxes outside of their accounts. For years, the U.S. government's been getting taxes paid on profits that were illusory. What happens to that? I don't know. That's just another unfortunate side story in this incredible story. As I said, typical 10-year account, $3 million, $18 million. And then my point, fraudulent conveyance. Can investors claw back at those who got money in the last year? Will that be possible to do? Certainly it might be. So people are just trying to catch their breath, figure out what to do from here. Sam Israel, remember that case? Bayou, that was a $400 million hedge fund. Think about this. This was $17 billion connected into so many different lives. The magnitude is just staggering. Melissa, send it back to you.